In Switzerland, you will find historic towns, raging rivers, snow-capped mountains, and excellent trains to get you all around this lovely country. Our series of 15 travel videos about Switzerland will bring you to all of the main highlights of this amazing country. We'll visit great cities including Lucerne, Zurich, Bern, Zermatt, Interlaken, Lugano and Locarno. We'll show you how to get around in the pedestrian lanes and provide lots of travel tips. And we'll take you way out into the countryside as well. We'll go on boat rides, a lot of train rides. We'll take you up to many mountaintops, such as Titlis, right outside of Lucerne. Here you'll get a spectacular view looking deep into the heart of the Alps. And there's a sky bridge you can walk along on at dizzying heights. Lucerne has several other mountain excursions nearby that you would really enjoy, such as going up to Mount Rigi, and then a delightful ride downhill passing contented cows grazing in the Alpine meadows. Or how about Europe's steepest funicular to the top of Mount Pilatus? From Lucerne, we'll bring you over to Interlaken on another scenic ride through the Brunig Pass. The train continues along the shores of Lake Brienz into the center of Alpine exploration. The excellent train network will bring you up into the mountains through Grindelwald on your way up to the Jungfrau, to the highest train station in Europe, where you get superb views of the longest glacier in the Alps. After frolicking in the snow, enjoy the indoor theatrical experiences awaiting you at the top of the Jungfrau. Movies, a museum, and restaurants will keep you entertained. You'll enjoy wonderful views looking down into Lauterbrunnen Valley as you continue to the other side and up the hill by a narrow gauge rail and cable car heading to the Schilthorn, another giant mountain with a glacier and scenic vistas. The Swiss have civilized the mountaintops with their rotating restaurants and magnificent terraces. And there are some lovely hiking trails for those interested in taking a walk. They make it so easy for you to get around. Down by another cable car, and then you can go inside a mountain to get up close to Trummelbach Falls. They tunneled an elevator into the mountain for you. A comfortable 1-hour train ride brings you over to Bern, with streets lined by historic buildings and miles of sidewalks sheltered beneath arcades. Our series of 15 movies provides all the details, including several movies about Zermatt, most famous for the views you get of the Matterhorn. We'll take you up the Gornergrat by train, where you'll see more tall mountains than any other single spot in Switzerland. And there are some delightful hiking trails on the lower flanks. Europe's best summer ski slopes are up on the Klein Matterhorn. And of course, Zermatt town is a delightful place. No cars are allowed in this tranquil pedestrian zone. We'll also take you on a southern route into the Ticino, the Italian-speaking part of Switzerland, with more scenic train rides, visiting the towns of Locarno and Lugano. As usual, the train station is right in the town center, and here you'll notice an Italian and Mediterranean influence in the architecture and the lifestyle. The Ticino is the best of both worlds, with northern efficiency and southern charm. You can take a 30-minute boat ride over to Ascona, a delightful lakeside village. And from Locarno, another short train ride will bring you down to Lugano, another lakefront town of the Ticino, sheltered by arcades in the historic center. We'll take you on to Gandria, a tiny hillside village on Lake Maggiore. The train ride to Lausanne in the western part of Switzerland goes along the shores of Lake Geneva, lined with beautiful vineyards, and a pretty park down by the lake shore in Ushi. Then perhaps Switzerland's most famous train. We're riding on the Glacier Express from Zermatt to St. Moritz. It's one of the most spectacular and scenic rail routes you can find any place in the world. We'll have a look at Basel on the northern border with France and Germany, their most international city. Zurich is the world's best city to live in with the highest quality of life, according to recent studies, so it's also a perfect place to visit. We have a big series of movies about Switzerland, taking you to most of the great places. We'll bring you to Lucerne and up to Mount Titlis, Mount Rigi, over to Interlaken, up to the Jungfrau. We'll see the Schilthorn, Lauterbrunnen Valley, Trummelbach Falls, Grindelwald, Bern. Then on to Zermatt, the Matterhorn. Yes, we'll have a look at the Gornergrat, up to Sunega, do some hiking, show you the village. Then on down to Lugano and Locarno in the southern part of Switzerland, the Ticino. We also take you to the great city of Zurich. Look for them in our Swiss collection.